We're out at another storage unit, and boy, do we have something special here. Didn't realize it was on the second floor, right?
But at least they have a lift.
But they do have a lift, but we still gotta use stairs. Not a big deal. Spent $700 on this thing. We were back in Mount Pleasant. We were like, hey, it worked out one time. Let's try it again. I am already seeing, because we just opened this up, the guy just left. I am seeing some rat stuff down there. So, but the reason why I bought it, look at all the old stuff here. Check out this old trunk here. Look at this old trunk here. Check that out. That's like leather. How crazy is that? It looks like a super old unit. This is gonna take us a little bit longer than I thought to actually move it, but that ain't too shabby because guess what? We got a lift. So we're gonna do, we'll meet you on the wood. We're out in the middle of the forest again, and it is brutally cold out here. It is late February, and it's like 20 degrees, right?
Yeah.
Chilly. You should look at Kayla right now. She looks like some sort of Eskimo, and it's a slightly windy. We have mics on right now with things so that you shouldn't be able to hear the wind, but you just did see when we were down in Mount Pleasant, this is from the same town as the Millionaire Locker, but not the same area, right? It was about 5 miles away. We spent $750 on it, or $700, but we spent $100 in gas all the way down and all the way to here because it was like a 5-hour drive, right? Yep. Very long drive and 8 miles to the gallon. But this thing in here, when we were loading it, the reason why I picked it, as you saw in the earlier clip, is that old leather like suitcase looking thing. And then there's some old stuff in here. Now, we've been driving and we didn't strap anything down, and there's a dresser in here that basically crumbled under. Okay, it's still standing. Everything's still standing. Wow. Take a look at this thing. Now, we did get a little backstory here. They didn't tell us a whole bunch. There was a lady that was that worked there, real nice lady. She worked there for 6 years or 10 years, and this unit's been there past her, which means that nobody's been in this unit for probably more than, I would say, 10 years. We know that to be a fact, but let's just go ahead and get started, right? Yep. I have a table today. I got a knife. I got my gloves, not because I think that this is a bad unit, just because it's cold out. That was easy. All right. I'm excited because I think this unit, this table is
janky.
I know, we were putting $100,000 stuff on that table the other day. All right, what does this one say? Big Tonka Trucks, collection of mattresses. We were reading some of this stuff, and some of the stuff that's written on here is pretty funny, right?
Yeah.
It's hilarious. So,
hey, there's live plants in there.
There could be. Live, perishable, live plants, maintain temperature between 60 to 70. That ain't today, I'll tell you that. I don't understand the weather, right? All right, so this thing should have metal boxes, dad, big Tonka trucks. All right. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, right?
Metal boxes?
I like metal boxes. There was a big metal box. That's an ammo can right there. You got some Tonka stuff here. These can't be full because it's very light. She really suctioned on there. Did you just hear that? It was suctioned on there so good that it's completely empty. So that was a lot of work for nothing. Some of these ammo cans, you sell it in the booth probably for $5, $10.
Yeah.
So ammo cans are worth some money. Look at this box right here. It's just a big metal box, right? I like metal boxes. See, it feels like it's empty. It's got a tray in it. It smells funny. Some smells like propane. TIA. I don't know nothing about that, do you? This thing like, oh, it's like a slide. No. Huh. Why would that do that? I have no idea. But that's a cool little metal box right there. That ain't too shabby. This is a little bit too tall, isn't it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Let's go ahead and move this down here. All right. We have another metal box. And another metal box. They weren't lying. Then we have a Tonka. What? Is that like a real old one, you think?
I don't know.
We'll have to get the date on that, but that thing's still in the package. We have a velvet finish airbag from Coleman.
Jeez.
Look at that bad boy.
Queen size.
It's not too old because it has a barcode, right? But it's brand spanking new. Brand spanking new. Hey neighbors, how are you? They're like, are they back? Honestly, they're gonna end up calling the police. There's a crazy guy out there with a beard that just screams every other week for no reason. All right, so we got some toys here. Are they still in the box? They're still in the box. Box is heavily damaged. But let's try not to damage the box more, because if this is the real old stuff, the box, having that is just as important as the toy. Well, probably not, but it's kind of important. And we think that there's water damage because that dresser back there literally imploded on itself when we touched it. Look at this thing. I can't wait to find a year on that. The old Ford tractor. And then, I can't tell if these are the real old ones or... I've never seen them in the box before. Have you? No, it's just from 2019. It's not that old.
Yeah.
Huh. So this unit, well, that doesn't make any sense unless they... Yeah, 2019 bulldozer. So it's been here a long time, but they added stuff to it. Copyright Tonka Corporation, 1981. Seal on 2019 purchase. This doesn't make any. Oh, this doesn't make any sense because it was only $14.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm not understanding that date. Okay, how about this one? You have a very nice looking Ford. Printed in USA. Manufactured stock 118. Does not have a date on it. But this is, I would assume, is older, right? I'm gonna have to take a picture of this real quick because I don't. And then what do we got here? The truck. All right. It just looks like an old box to me. Like the old graphics and stuff, but they are plastic wheels, which I think the old ones have actual rubber wheels, right? That's pretty nice. Tonka, it's made of metal. The hot pickup. It says USA, and is Tonka still made in USA? Copyright 1980. Seal number. Oh, okay. I think no, it says 2000. Look at the seal number here. It's definitely not. Sealed on 2360. These are old. We're just reading that wrong, and we were reading that, I think, as the date, and it's not the date. Over probably $100 just for him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I was gonna say these are old. Probably because they don't make them like that anymore, especially the boxes. The boxes don't look like that. So each one of these, this is definitely well over $100 because it is new. I don't want to put that on the ground because I don't want it to get wet on the bottom, and those are sitting on that. No, this one's sitting on the ground. Yeah. All right, they're up off the grass. Did we open these up?
No.
Let's open these up. So that's good though. That is a good sign. These metal boxes are wild. I mean, that's a nice metal box. These things are probably worth $20 a piece. People love metal boxes, especially like in your garage and stuff.
Yeah.
So that ain't too shabby off the rip. All right, this one looks pretty cool. Old stuff, Google value. That's a good sign. So if people wanted to Google this, I don't know if it ever got Googled, but we'll take a look, see of what they thought was some good stuff. Oh my goodness. There's like old holsters. Listen, if you can't act right out here, you're getting cut off. The wind is ripping a little bit for sure. All right, so what do we have here? J.C. Higgins water bag. Huh, cooler and fresher. That's interesting. What are you doing with that?
Putting water
Oh,
in it?
there, there's like a little cap there. Check that out. Then you would, I can't open it because my hand's frozen. But then I guess you put water and drink out of it?
Yeah.
That's got to be fairly old, you would think. Then we have a sunbeam, iron. These probably aren't worth a whole bunch of money. But most of this stuff looks like it's in new condition. Let's check this iron out real quick. Yeah, it's an iron. I wouldn't say that's in new condition, but you could probably shine it up. I feel like after this, we could probably open an antique store. Already from what I'm looking at, right? Check it out. We have some dual wielding holsters. Now that's pretty tarnished. This has been in here definitely a while. Check it out. There is a name on it there. Can't really see what it says. There's a horse and a guy with a lasso. He's a real cowboy. Some of this stuff could be probably sterling, actually. Check that out. That's really nice too. I don't know if it's going to be sterling. Surely doesn't look like it. You're the sterling human, right? You can
Sterling human.
Yeah, usually you can find. So you got another holster here, older. Got a name on it, Don Hume. It's got a model number. Hopefully, it's so hard with holsters a lot of times because you don't know what gun they go to. It's almost like it's super hard to find. Camping pack. What's in here? Just a whole bunch of old locks. Old locks do sell, and they all have the keys. So that's actually really, really cool. I think this is an old answering machine. Rewind, play, stop, answer. That's exactly what that thing is. Probably didn't have a whole bunch of value. Look at the old phones in there. Man. Some of these can be worth some decent amount of money. So if they were Googling it, they probably would see that this would be worth something. These are the good ones that you would slam it down there. Oh no, it's not making the noise. It would be like, bing! Property of New York Telephone, not for sale. New York Telephone, we have your 1950s telephone here. We might have to sell it. We don't know. From Bell, there's another one right here. I think these are the good ones, the old rotary phones. That one is significantly heavier than this one. That's this one right here. This one's significantly lighter than that one, so don't really know the price or value on those. Then we have a giant pencil sharpener. Check it out. Just a pencil sharpener. And it's giant. I think they actually sell for like $10 on eBay. You got a Snoopy here. Look at this guy.
Oh, he's cool.
He is cool. Why is your head turn around like on the Poltergeist? Not the Poltergeist. Yeah, no. What movie was that? I don't know, it was scary, whatever it was. Kids, don't watch it. He is marked 1966 on the back of his neck. So, I feel like he should do something. There's definitely some sort of...
It looks like a puzzle almost.
Yeah,
Oh!
his head just popped off. Where's
goodness.
Oh my goodness. People are like, listen, I don't even know how you do this for a living. I think he is a puzzle. Yeah. Why just put it back together? Check it out, old Humpty Dumpty, put back together again. All right, then we have some Beauty Avon, soap on a rope. You think that's what's in there? That is.
Old Spice.
Old Spice. That's what I smell like. Oh, Old Spice. That and Brute. Give me some Brute aftershave. What is that? Got some Gillette. Look how old that, I'm telling you, this is like a time capsule back in the, what year do you think this stuff is from?
I don't know.
80s? Lovable Beginnings. Wooden base enclosed. I don't know, what is that? Oh, it's like a little guy, little fox, and a snail. Masterpiece porcelain. What was the year on that? 1986. That was the year I was born. That is actually the year I was born. I know that a lot of times I say, oh, that's the year I was born. That one right there is the year I was born. So it might be worth a couple bucks. Definitely some older things in here. You got dual wielding cap guns here. That's the toy company right there. These you can sell, but they have to have an orange cap a lot of times on eBay. But these things sell very, very well on eBay for sure. They got their name, I think, initialed right there. That would be hard to, you know, it's a little damaged and everything. And then this one right here, made in USA. I've actually sold the smaller one of these, but they definitely etched their name in. They didn't want anybody to take their pistoles. They said, listen, These are my cap guns. So most likely, that is not for a real gun. That's for a cap gun. The holsters, they were stylish, I'll tell you. And a very old hanger. That's pretty nice. Got some shoe stretchers and shoe trees here, the aluminum ones. That ain't too shabby. And then this right here, what in the world is that thing? I have no idea.
Try pushing that together like a clip.
Yeah, something's happening. Right? What is that? There's another one here.
It's gotta be for like hair?
Wait a second. I think this is, no, I don't know. There is a hair clip out there that's worth a ton of money. This might be that. I'm not 100% sure. But this, would that be for your hair? Like for you to brush your hair?
For men.
And like, what are all these things?
Those are curlers.
These are old curlers? Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, then that would probably be for hair. There's a ton of old curlers here. And then, is this like a lint brush? What are we working with here? No. Playtex hair cutter. That's gotta be from the 50s, 60s, somewhere around there.
I don't know.
We'll look these up though. I do know, those old curlers. Have you ever seen metal curlers before?
No.
No, neither have I. I mean, even at yard sales or wherever we've ever been, we've never seen that. A Weaver scope. I think this goes on a Red Ryder. Was this the actual Red Ryder? And a Weaver scope with the thing that tells time? Wait a second, this is the barrel? No, that's a scope. Yeah. Yeah, see, all this old toy stuff is going to probably be worth some decent amount of money. Might be 50 bucks, might be 20 bucks, but probably easy seller, considering we have all the boxes too, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like there was, when we were actually loading this up, there was a lot of things that said toys. Our daily bread promise box.
Oh, that's nice.
240 promises from the Word of God. Amen to that. Yep, that's in there too. That's exactly what that is. Then you got the Presto. All right. I'm looking like that's going to be more curlers, right?
Yeah.
So let's take a look at this. Yep. Okay, so these are dual purpose hair clips. I'm telling you, I have sold hair clips before on eBay that were older like this that were worth some money. Is that bronze? There's no way they're actually made of bronze. They might be. Old bronze bobby pins? Yeah, look.
Dang.
I don't know if they would actually be bronze or just look like bronze, but, and then you have tons of curlers. This is the hair clips that we sold for 10 bucks, I'm almost positive. Ours were a little bit bigger though, but this has value. Like all these right here have value. I'm telling you that right now, because I don't think they make these anymore, right? And we literally have a whole box of these. I'm pretty jazzed up about this. You would think I'm more jazzed about this when we were pulling that gold out of that other one. I was like, oh, it's Tiffany & Company. It's all worth money is what I'm saying. All of this is like gold little nuggets. This is cool because it's like really some older stuff. Button string exercise thing. Literally, that's what it's called. Button and string exercise thing. Huh. What are you doing with this thing?
I would not try that.
Nothing's happening. Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. No, they're like twirling it. I don't know. I have no idea, but that is, it looks like they're having fun on the picture there, right?
Yeah.
I mean, looks like a pretty good time. Let's go ahead and shove this back in the box, make sure. The boxes, though, are gonna be, we need to keep them very, very nice. Got a nice stapler here. We've sold some staples. What do we have here? Some cards? Playing cards or something?
I like dog cards.
Dog cards. Let's take a look at this. Little dog cards here. Old Doberman Pinscher. You think there's a willow in here?
So there's stuff on the back?
Is there? Yeah, these are like dog cards. Number 19, Doberman Pinscher. Then it talks about the Doberman. Huh.
Cornflakes.
Cornflakes. Oh, you think these came from cornflakes? This
Like
is out of our
collector-
wheelhouse.
Collector cards?
Like collector cards from cornflakes? Man, these first two boxes have been pretty good. You have the St. Croix fishing machine. That is an expensive brand. Like, nowadays an expensive brand. I don't know if it was an expensive brand back in the day or how they did there. It's brand new. It's never been opened. What are the chances of finding that? We gotta have like the only one. People are like, why are you taking it out of the box? Because I gotta see it. I gotta see it, y'all. It is brand new. Look at it. Please don't fall out weird. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's brand, never been used. I don't know the value of any of this. We're probably throwing up some sold comps, but I'm guessing that it's going to be something pretty good, right?
Yeah.
Now let's try to get this back in here. How is that working? Huh.
Open box.
Open box now. It was new, now open box.
Actually, the box was already open.
The box was already open. So check that thing out. That's pretty cool.
That is
Man,
cool.
this is like a, I'm telling you, this is like a time capsule back in the 80s maybe. All right, basic hair toolkit. Let's see what's in there. Oh geez, it's all falling out. Yep, just a hair toolkit. Nothing super special in there. Although that could be worth 10 bucks or something like that. Then you have another Snoopy guy down here who's a bank, little piggy bank Snoopy. And he is, don't have a date on him. They usually do have dates, right? There might be a date right there. 1966. Yeah, 1966, another Snoopy. So this box might be from the 60s. So, and everything, again, the same as, look at this thing. What is this we got going on here? Is this a flag of Snoopy? Snoopy flag?
Snoopy on his doghouse.
Oh, would it be like
Cut
a,
out front and back along dotted edge. So it'll be like a pillow?
it'd be like a
So
pillow.
you cut it out and put some stuffing in it?
As you can tell, it is windy out here. Very, very windy. And this has a
cold wind.
and it has a date of 1965. So copyright 1965. That ain't too shabby. That's that box. We're gonna move on. Okay, to move locations because that wind is beating us up right now. We got closer to the trailer. Hopefully the sun will heat the trailer up than heat my face up. You know what I'm saying? All right, what do we got here? We got Dad's hats for Michael's fishing hat, Mom's hat. A lot of hats in here. We got fur hats. We have other hats. And the reason I know that because it says fur collar. So you just never know what's in here. All right, we definitely got some fur. Are they boots with the fur? All right, that's just a, you might want to wear this right now. That's just something that goes around you, right? Like a little scarf?
Yeah.
I would say that that's probably made of fox too, right? Didn't they make a lot of these out of fox
I feel like
back
that
in the
would
day?
make somebody sneeze.
Probably, I would
Oh,
think.
that
Look
fur
at the
in your
size
face.
of this pipe.
Holy cow.
What is that? There's
Is it
something-
functioning?
No, I don't know. Hold on, there's something in it. There's a miniature
There's
pipe.
A baby pipe.
It's got a hole in it. Does it have a hole down there? That's really neat looking, right?
That is neat.
Take a look at that thing. Super, super
dragon?
cool. Yeah. Could be like
Let
a
me see
dragon.
the little one.
The little one is just a super small little pipe right there.
Does it have a name?
No name, no. Neither of them have a name. We can name them. I name him Bob. Bob the Pipe. So now we have a very old looking USC hat. That thing has, I've seen better days. That thing's rough. They definitely wore their hats. And they also had a dog maybe, right?
Oh, I think that's from that.
Oh yeah, probably. Yeah. UCLA Bruins. There you go. Oh man, this one could be worth some money. Chicago Bears corduroy. Oh, it's destroyed though. Everything in it is like crunchy. Listen, the bill is
Yeah.
destroyed. That's
Man.
sad. This is completely destroyed. Whatever that is, that would go on top of your head, right? I would not put that on my head right now. Got a nice beanie here. Definitely probably need that later on today when this one, where is it? Oh, look at that. That's like an old school, really nice flannel hat with the ear flaps. This one's in better condition. Yeah, the bill is nice and pliable. It's a pliable bill. No name brand on it, but definitely an older hat. This looks like an old Carhartt. But this one also, why do you have a thing back here? What is going on with that hat? Hold on, can you make it to where it's not that heavy and then you put this on when you need insulation?
Oh, maybe.
It's like a dual hat right there. Check that out. That's actually pretty cool. This is some older stuff for sure. All right. We have some flies in here. Yeah. And then a nice hat. It doesn't have a name brand on it. Actually, none of these do. It doesn't look like. And then Ranch Western wear. Check that thing out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, got a nice little feather in there. These are in pretty rough condition though. They are not in really, really good condition. You can tell there's some definitely wear on it. This one doesn't have much wear, but I don't know what type of hat that is. It has no name brand or anything on the inside of it. So that ain't too shabby though. Maybe a little bit of money. And there's also some other more flies. So is that a sports specialty? Yeah, this is a sports specialty hat made in, this could be worth some money. How's the bill? And the bill's good. See, this is a really good brand that you really want to look out for. That's worth some decent money, sports specialty hats. I've never seen that one before particularly, but I guarantee that might be a $50 to $100 hat. Those hats are usually, be on the lookout. Bolo. That's what Bolo stands for. You know, some people don't know what Bolo stands for, which I understand because we used it as cops, but all right, let's get old Furry out of the way. Go away, Mr. Furry.
Let's not lose our little pipe.
Oh yeah, come here, little pipe. You going, Bob? You guys hang out in there. All right, VHS movies. I don't think we're gonna be finding no DVDs in this place, right?
You don't think so?
Nah, these are all gonna be VHSs. I think this unit's old enough that, all right, got E.T., Forrest Gump.
E.T.
E.T.
Oh, I thought you said that.
No, that's the old Jungle Book. A Cast of Killers. Book on tape, 2 cassettes. All right, so they definitely, they were like.
Oh, I love that movie.
That's a good movie. They were like, listen, I want to work out, but they never opened up the VHS, so. That's the only one. We got Black Diamonds. We're millionaires. Bambi's new though. When's the last time you've seen a new Bambi? That actually, I'm not saying that has value, but it might be a little bit more than the non-open ones. And then you have Fantasia, that's brand new, never opened. That was $17 at one point. I feel like that's expensive.
That is expensive.
Right? I mean, to buy a movie nowadays on DVD, it's about $17.
Is that a brand new Sound of Music?
Nah, it's open. But this is a brand new White Christmas.
Ooh, that could have some value. Remember the...
It's not brand new.
Oh.
It just still has a cover on it. All right, what do we have here? Ghost. Ghost is brand new. They don't have... This was $20.
That seems like a lot.
That does seem like a lot. Ben-Hur.
Benji.
Benji. Ben-Hur and Benji. That's brand new. The Ben-Hur is brand new. Check that out. We'll look all these up again. $21 back in the day.
That seems
It
ridiculous.
It seems very, very high for something like that. So, all right, that's pretty cool. Like I said, I got to go in the trailer because over here the wind is much better. It's a big windshield.
Yeah.
And I looked at Kayla's face and I think it actually turned blue. But if you're gonna follow me real quick, there are some big trunks in here that we'll get to in a second, but I'm trying to get the stuff off of here. So that's where I'm grabbing all this stuff from. I just don't want you to think silverware and old kitchen gadgets. That sounds fun. And then maybe old books and papers. I like old kitchen gadgets, right?
Yeah.
And then if it's some flatware, I'm not seeing anything like super high end yet, right?
Not yet,
But the toys are cool. But old flatware could be worth a lot of money, all depending on what it is. Okay, we do have exactly which the box says. What is that? That could be worth some money. Why is it in its own special case? Does that say sterling? No. Yeah, right there. Heirloom sterling.
Yeah.
Am I reading that correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that a sterling? Look, there's a whole bunch of them. Oh my goodness, is this a whole thing of sterling silver?
No.
Well, there's 3. All right, there's 4, right? These are brand new too, never been opened. Geez, they're probably worth $30 a piece. Now here the thing is are you guys, no, they're different. That's to cut a egg, maybe? Butter cutter. The old butter cutter. That guy thinks I'm crazy. He's sitting on his porch just looking at me. You think he knows what we're doing? Or look at this claw. That's cute.
Oh, that is cool.
Yeah. Oh, is that a buck knife? Be a buck knife. No, Pakistan knife. Stainless steel. Still probably sell it for $5. A lot of this stuff will end up on our whatnot. It is neat though. What do you think that's for? Boop. Some sort of press or something? I don't know, but it's considerably better over here, isn't it?
Yes.
All right, what is this? French fry cutter. Put a potato in there, get you some French fries. Good to go. Got some skewers here. And then got some crackers. Not the type you can eat, the type you actually crack things
for
with.
walnuts.
I always use them for claws.
Yeah, claws.
Yeah. And then you got Swiss made, that'd be like a press. All right, now here's what we're looking at. Does that say sterling, or does that say, no, stainless? Okay, so these are, some of these can still be worth some decent money if they're older. Oh, look, there's another sterling silver one.
Is that a knife?
Yeah. We'll have to look that up. I'm not convinced that that whole thing's sterling. Because what's the word heirloom mean? Does that mean like, is that the name of it? Is that something that, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we do have a whole set of these, and these are actually really nice. Old school looking. There's another knife in here. I love little pocket knives. Hopefully we'll find a whole bunch of little pocket knives. That guy, made in China. Huh, you get out of here. Got a sharpening stone, a miniature.
What is that?
What do you're probably making like a crepe with this, right? little tiny crepe. That's cute. Oh. Get it? Oh. People get it. People just said, stop it. All right, there looks like a little X-Acto knife. And then these are the same as these. So you have the entire set of flatware in here with those. Yeah, these things look, what am I working with here? Huh? Is that like a, I don't know if they made their handles like that. There's no marks on this whatsoever. It's sharp because I can feel it actually through the glove. And there's another one that's like they made. And there's another one that they made. That's interesting.
That is interesting.
I think we're gonna find some very interesting stuff in here. There's another one. I have no idea. Handmade. There's like a little honer thing. And then that big knife that has no, this thing's a honker of a knife. Good grief. Now that's a knife. All my Australian friends just said, stop it. And no, we don't boomerang. Got a lot of comments that people do not boomerang. It's not a thing in Australia. They don't go out and boomerang together. Listen, if I come to Australia, y'all, take me someplace that we can go boomerang real quick. All right, real fast. We want to go to Australia. We got a lot of people that watch us from Australia.
Yeah.
We would love to visit Australia one day.
And Canada.
Yeah, and Canada. We got a lot of people in Canada. We go to Canada. Used ones went for $155.
Jeez.
So we have brand new ones that are never been out of the package. So these are probably worth almost $50 a piece. So what is that? 100, 200, 300, 350 plus the stuff in there. This might be a $400 box. That ain't too shabby right there. I think this spot is our lucky spot.
Yeah.
Well, and we are going to a certain location down there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So this one looked good so far. I don't know what the counter says, but we might be doing pretty good. All right, old books and papers. Let's see what type of old books they got. Some old books are worth some good money, depending on what the old book is. This tape is a lot better than that fiber tape. That fiber tape was rough. All right. Oh, what is that? Is there a date on that thing? I'm not seeing 1987, the guide. Oh, when they mean papers, they actually mean
like newspapers.
Like newspapers. I'm not 100% sure what that is. It's like a piece of parchment paper. Is that a color by number on parchment paper? It's a chicken.
It's a rooster.
It's a rooster, right?
Yeah.
Somebody tell us what that was. As your baby grows. All right, so a lot of that going on in here. There's a bridge. Yeah, these are just newspapers. Now we coming into the old books. Best helpful hints. The household hint. Helpful hints. They're getting a lot of hints here. This is before you had the internet right here. Because they're like, listen, how do you do this? Household hints. This is definitely, look how old that book is right there. A pure food cookbook. That's gotta have a date on it. 1910. See it right there? Copyrighted 1910. Yeah.
Holy cow.
That would be an old book. That would constitute old. What is this one right here? Cakes and pastries. Cakes and pies, cakes and pies. This is an old book too. Chicago. Well, somebody wrote in it in 1928.
Jeez.
And then this is like, that is an old cookbook. Coffee cake rolls. Look at that. These might be like things that they wrote in, like their own personal maybe recipes or something. Chocolate macaroons. I could eat some chocolate macaroons. All right, I can't even see what that one says. What does that say? The People Home Library. I don't know any of this stuff. Look how thick the paper is.
Yeah.
That looks like just like felt, doesn't it? Now that is old too. Again, some old books aren't going to be worth anything, but I think it's just really neat. 1925. Ready reminder. The better way to buy. Huh. 1929 as the calendar. That's pretty neat. 100 helpful hints. I'm telling you, they were. That's what you had to do back then. You didn't have the internet. What is this thing? Is that a Bible?
It is a Bible.
Yeah. Yep.
And it's open to Psalms.
It's open to Psalms. That's pretty neat. That's an old Bible right there. We're not going to open it up because it looks like it's actually sealed, like vacuum sealed almost, right?
Yeah.
And then it has plastic on the outside of it. But look at the that right there. The binding's all kind of messed up on. So they were trying to preserve the Bible. Could be old. Definitely. I mean, it's definitely older.
Yeah.
I don't want to open it because I don't want to hurt it. But it's open to David's confidence in God's grace. There you go. Amen to that. We'll put this in a special spot. We usually give all of our Bibles away, but that one we wouldn't give away.
Right.
We'll look at it and see what we can do with it. Bestsellers, the Reader's Digest. So now we just have a whole bunch of Reader's Digests in here. I'm not 100% sure that they are worth any money. There's some encyclopedias. There's an old hymnal down in there. What do you think the year of the hymnal is?
I don't know.
All right, bestsellers, some more bestsellers, Reader's Digest. See, usually if we just found books, I would just be flying through them. But these books are pretty cool, right? These are some old books. Got a hymnal right here. Webster Tower Dictionary down there. Another book of hymns. Watch yourself. You never know what they have. And then I think that's the last book in there. It's just a really big dictionary. Check that thing out. This is actually from the church. Copyrighted 1940. So that one's not too terribly old. That's 1940. Ain't that? Oh, you know what I'm saying? The older I get, the dates aren't that old anymore. You know? Like old now is 1800s. Like 1800s, that's gonna be old. These are actually really, really cool. We're still waiting on our dumpster. Usually they're here by now. They're probably cold and stayed at home. Songs, stories, FB player. What does FB player stand for? FB. I don't know. The box has got some major weight to it though. It's very heavy.
FP player.
I don't know.
I don't know.
All right, it's a box of goodies here. What we got? Rubik. We've played that before, haven't we? Maybe
I don't
with the
think so.
tiles. I think I played with my sister. I thought you played too. I don't know. Maybe. What is this thing? Viewmaster, gift pack, cartoon favorites. Oh, okay. I remember these. You remember these?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is it in there? Oh my goodness, this thing has been in here a long time. Yeah, it's in there, right there.
Yes, it is.
So what you would do is you would put this in there, and then you would look through it and see pictures. And just to think how far we've gone, because this isn't like 500 years ago. This is like, you know, 50 years ago, maybe not even 50 years. It's made in Canada. And it's, and you would just look at this. This would be what you would do for fun as a kid. It's just, oh, Casper. Now we're got the cell phones, or blah, blah. I mean, the world has changed.
A lot.
A lot. A lot. And I'm not saying for the worst or the best or anything like that. It's just changed. Got a giraffe. You're gonna see a kid looking at it. A person. That's like a Jungle Book.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. That's like that's old stuff. That's pretty cool. Caution, electric toy. Shocking. What is that? All right, moving on. We have teacher's pets. Were you a teacher's pet in school?
No.
No?
No.
Really?
It's hard to believe, but I got in trouble for talking a lot.
Now that is hard to believe, because you're not much of a talker
I
anymore.
know.
101 children's songs, cassettes. What is that?
Oh, that's
Oh, tic-tac-toe.
tic-tac-toe. Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
That
A
is
vintage
cool.
tic-tac-toe. The game has been the same probably since it started. Fisher Price. That's what FP stands for.
Oh, I had one of those.
Did you?
But mine had a microphone.
A microphone? Might have the microphone in here. It doesn't have an actual thing for the microphone. All right. Got an old Etch-a-Sketch. We should type out, subscribe to the Bearded Thrift Machine.
Yeah.
On there. It would probably take me 6,000 years to do that. The book of, what? The first book of, what? The first book of surprising facts. The first book of surprising facts.
What's the first surprising fact?
I don't know. The smallest plant seeds known are those of the orchid. There you go, everybody. A little unknown
Fun fact for the day.
fun fact of the day. All right, then we have Walt Disney storytelling. Man, look at that. Are these like books, comics? The Last Gremlin? Do you know any of this stuff?
I mean, I know the Gremlins movie.
What is that? The Night Before Christmas?
A cassette tape, so it's like, it probably reads the book.
Yeah, it probably reads the book. I'm telling you. This stuff, again, we don't know the value of this stuff just because I don't know. I'm sure if it's something will have some value. Look at that thing. This little stool is mine. I use it all the time to reach the things I couldn't and
Lots of things I shouldn't.
lots of things I shouldn't.
That's cute.
That is super cute. That's got to be worth. That's old. Look at the size of the thick piece of wood that is.
Yeah.
Nowadays, listen, you ain't getting a thick piece of wood like that. They don't make stuff like that no more.
Oh, I used to have one of those.
Did you really?
Actually, I think I used my mom's.
Wait a second. Is this the thing that you would draw?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we had those. And then you got some checkers here, Chinese checkers on that one. I'm trying to get down to this toy thing that says shocking on it.
Light bright.
Is that what that is?
Yep. I mean, it doesn't have all the pieces.
There's all the pieces.
Oh,
And then
yeah.
this goes here, right?
Yep.
So this is like the real old light bright.
Yeah.
So you would put these in here, and then you would make a design, it would shine through it, and then you would go, oh.
Yeah, it would have like felt kind of pieces that you would put on the front, and you would punch the holes to
Yep.
make the characters.
Yep, look at all this stuff in here. Traveling, singing around. That sounds fun. This is what you did in the car.
Silly sing-alongs.
Yeah, that's what you did in the car. You didn't play on your phone or watch watch TVs. I mean, cars didn't have TVs back in the day. This is a Winston Cup checkers thing. Is that you would sing along with your parents. Row, row, row your... How's it going? Okay, he's looking suspicious. What is this? Can't read that upside down. Is that an actual word?
Aggravation? America's favorite family game.
That's the story of my life. No, I'm just kidding. We might have to go home and play aggravation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you play that every day with me. New Matchbox cars. Are they actually new? We'll have to open that here in a second. Hold on. Man, if we could find some like red lines in here, it's about the right generation probably. Fisher Price things in here. They're like the wood puzzles that we used to have back in the day. Now this has got to be like in the 80s because I remember some of this stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I remember that guy. I'm not saying that maybe I was playing with them and they were actually from the 70s. So you got Play School, you got a beach, 1988. Okay, yeah. So
That makes sense.
that makes sense. Donald Duck. So I was playing 1984. I don't know if these are gonna have value or not, but they might. Then you got We're Friends, Bert and Ernie. And then you got a dog in here. Is that Willow? We would have Willow outside right now with us, but it is cold.
Too cold for Willow.
Too cold for Willow. She gets a little chilly. And then you got like these little blocks. There's something in it though. This is where something opens up. Okay. It would be like tic-tac-toe,
Oh.
right? And they were like the marbles. Little bowling game made of real wood. That's pretty neat. A box. I love little boxes. Let's see what's inside here. Nails. Is this that thing that you jump? Or is this like checkers? This is actually like maybe checkers. Homemade checkers? Something like that.
Yeah, they got colors on the top.
Yeah, I saw that. That's pretty neat.
That is neat.
See, people, I'm telling you, just a different generation back then. All right, what do we have here? Another, do you think, no, these aren't homemade. Woodcraft. Everything's made in the United States too. There has been very little things made from a different country in here. And then another one. This must be like their road trip thing.
Yeah.
Like, hey, somebody go grab the road trip box. We're hitting the road. Grab the sing-alongs and the Fisher Prices. So we'll go ahead, clean this stuff up. Forgot to open up the new Matchbox cars. Is it actually? No, it opens like this. Brain just not working. Oh, they are new. Check them out. All brand spanking new Matchbox cars. I'm not thinking, do you see any dates on them? Let's take a look. They all bent the card up. They were 96 cents at one point. Diecast. Formula. I don't see a year, do you? Made in, 1980. Brand new 1980 Matchbox cars. I don't know if these things actually have any value, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure some of them do, but I'm not. That one's a Hardee's car. That's actually pretty cool. There's a Firebird, orange peel, some Tonkas. What is in this one? This one has its own little box. Come out, little buddy. Come out and play. What are you doing? You like a, oh, there you are. Kellogg's. Apple Jacks car by Kellogg's. Huh. You think that came in a... This was shipped to Washington State, Spokane, Washington. That's actually pretty cool. We'll have to look up, we'll also post up like the most expensive 1980s Matchbox car there is. I don't even have a clue on value here. It could be worth something, it could be worth nothing. It's good that I think Matchbox 900, this was $4 back in the day. I still feel like that's expensive. $4 for this? This is a 1978. So we're getting older. I think the red lines, now they're not Hot Wheels, but I think the red lines were in the 66 era, 64, something like that. So let's go back in the old trailer. We're just trying to get in the trailer at this point. The other day we wanted to get out of the trailer. Now we're trying to get in the trailer. Old toys, Army, Christmas ornaments. Let's take a look at this thing. It was in a very old building too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Very, very old building. All right, we have some trunks in here. Oh, there's a lion. We got Army Man. Oh, this is gonna be cool. I'll go ahead and grab him first. It is a saber-toothed tiger, green. Just an old toy. He doesn't have any name or anything. Man, that sun feels good. Come on, son. Come out, wherever you are. Some curlers. Do old curlers have any value?
I don't know.
You think? I don't know. There's a suitcase in here. Oh man, I think we found like some G.I. Joe stuff or something. Okay, it opens. There's something in it. I accidentally opened it fast. All right, looks like we have some Christmas ornaments maybe. does that say? Autographs. What is that? That's a top hat? Made of a can. Look at that year of Hallmark. Here's some old Hallmarks. Back in the day, they were $7.99. Now that is one thing that has definitely gone up. This was made in Hong Kong. These are some old stuff right here. Hallmark ornament keepsake. That's a good one, right?
Yeah.
That's really nice. And the Norman Rockwell Collection Carolers. So you got that in the front, and then on the back you actually have the carolers.
Huh.
That's really cool. Super, super cool. In a nice little container. There, I'm telling you right now, boys' old metal trucks. Okay, now we're getting into stuff here. We got this, you know, it's so cool about getting these like storage units is you get to expand your knowledge exponentially. This is from, oh man, I can't see what that says, Tiwi or something. Not all of them say that, but it's a whole thing of little army men. Some of those might be worth some money. That box might be worth 20 bucks. And then you have a, oh, look at this thing.
Whoa.
The old FM, AM tune-in radio. Is that what would move? Yeah. That's really nice. In really good condition too. You can actually put multiple speakers in the back. So you can add more speakers to that. Some of these old radios still go for good money if they work. This one appears to be in super, super good condition, so I'm thinking it's probably gonna work. And then they wrap something in paper. What am I looking at here? That might be for challenge coins, I'm thinking. So maybe military or police, but I don't know what else you would put in there. It'd probably go like this and put your challenge coin in. Very possible. I think, I'm not 100% sure. And then that's everything here. Got some paper, and we have some more saber-tooth tigers. This one has somebody was riding this guy. Check him out. Then you have another one here. There's little boxes in here that were actually sent. It's a baseball, regular size weight, made in China. It's just a Kellogg's baseball. Are they all just Kellogg's baseballs? No. We just hit jackpot. We got the original Slinky. Slinky, 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 Slinky. I love that sound. It's like, it's so soothing. I want to go
the
push.
plastic ones just don't.
They don't do it.
They're not the same.
That's the real Slinky sound right there. Okay, everybody's saying, okay, we got it. Put the Slinky away.
We get it.
We get it. We don't have any stairs in our house to throw the Slinky down.
No.
There's stairs in your parents' house, though.
Yeah.
We could Slinky on the stairs later on. Me and you, Slinkying together?
Probably cut that part out.
No, because we could boomerang also. Another Kellogg. So that's pretty cool. And then you got, is this another Slinky? And it's another brand new Slinky. That is awesome. All right, so we got some Slinkies. We have a Suzuki motorcycle. No, just kidding, flute. I think they just call recorders, right? We had to play these as a kid. You were like made to play one of those. All right, what do we have? Are these marbles? Oh, don't lose them. Too late. This is a leather satchel. I don't know if it's leather, but some old marbles can be worth, see how they're not perfectly round? Like this one over here has like a big lump on it right there. That means they're like older because they start making marbles a lot better. Yeah, these things are some old marbles. And I think you can sell them like in lots on eBay. Almost 100% sure because I've sold some like 100-year-old marbles before. But if you check them out all in there.
Yeah.
They are really, really cool. Then we have some old trucks here. They are metal. They are like little military trucks. Made in USA. I'm not seeing any other name brand. This one's not metal actually. This one's plastic. This one's metal though. I know one time we got like Mark's Toys, I think it was. We have a toy guy made in the United States. It has a toy name that knows a lot about old toys, right? Mm-hmm. So we might be, this is an old Chrysler. We might be bringing a lot of this stuff to him because he is a, oh, check this out. Like just a whole bunch of little toys in there. accessorize. And if you know your toys, you would know exactly what these go to. Like this little gun right there, you'd be like, oh yeah, that's the 1947 blah, 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 blah. We look at it and we're like, we ain't got a clue. Happy Hostess chocolate cherries covered. Man, I love chocolate covered cherries. It's one of my favorite things to eat in the holiday season. Another little toy right there. That is a plastic toy. And then you have a box with a baby's face on it that says pretty baby panties. What? It's not what's inside, luckily. And we have some horses. Now these aren't marked. I'm not thinking. No. So we'll have to go to our toy guy, ask him what, how much this stuff is worth. He'll be able to look at this and say, it's worth this, it's worth that. Toys, some toys can be worth a ton of money. Like a lot. This one just says metal trucks, so we'll go ahead and open that here in a second because it is taped up. And then you got one more thing in here. Oh yeah, hold on, we'll bring this out too. Got another thing of metal trucks. There's some hair here. Is that that's a shrunken head.
What? Oh no.
Yeah, that's a shrunken head right there. Yeah, 100% shrunken head. It's not real because it has a hole in it on the back of it. Huh. Yeah, sometimes you just gotta poke things. Just pop, pop, make sure it's not alive. All right, then got some old trucks. These are called Tootsie Toys. That's what they're from. Tootsie Toys. This is like a cannon. Made in Japan. This is a Japanese cannon. Oh no, it's a Gatling gun. No, cannon. Is the safety on? I don't know. But it's metal, made in Japan. Little toy there. Check this out. Real magnets. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Huh. Made in China. This one's open. I did not do that. That was already open. Then we got some more Kellogg's. They were big Kellogg's fans. Do you think these came in the actual thing? They just ate a lot of cereal?
Maybe.
I don't think these would come in cereal though, right?
No.
Wouldn't think so. Check it out. You got some rubber tires there, but I don't see an actual mark on these. And then you have another Tootsie toy. I don't know. Let's open up the other one. Let's see what's inside that one. There's crows laughing at us. Remember the other day we were over here and there were so many birds? There's no birds anymore. Where'd they all go?
They're probably cold.
Probably flew south for
Their nest
for March.
covered up.
Yeah. Like it is March and it is, I mean, that's not March. It's very close to March, but it is cold. All right, come on. What are we doing here? All right. Man, these things probably haven't seen the daylight in forever. This thing feels super heavy. Why does it feel so heavy? Is there something inside of it? Huh. All right. It's all made of die cast. It is made in Germany. Yeah, that's neat. Check that out. I don't know exactly the name brand of that, but it's a Volvo made in West Germany toy. Huh. Man, that's fairly old right there. And then you have another Volvo. That's the number of it, we'll probably look it up, 2517. And this is also made in West Germany. And it looks like the name brand is Siku. Siku. See it? Mm-hmm. Siku. Okay. These things are very rolly. That's nice. Another Volvo. Check that out. A little dump truck. That's cool. These are very dusty, but I'm going to say probably pretty old. I don't know, West Germany, so probably in the 80s, maybe. And then you got another one, Volvo 1982. My guessing skills are getting way better. There's nothing inside of it. But it's all die cast, all metal. And that's another one right there, made in West Germany. Siku. Let's go ahead and look that up real quick. How do you think we're doing so far for 7 hundos?
I think pretty good.
Yeah, I think we have a lot of little toys. Again, we'll look some of this stuff up and we'll sell most of this on Whatnot, right? Siku Volvo. $9, 20 bucks. If they're in the actual thing, $100. Wow. Let's look at the highest. $800. Now you're talking. So Yeah, I mean, some of them are very expensive. Now, most of the ones in the box are, right? But I mean, these things might be worth, there's one right now. They're $60, $40. So they might be $20 a piece. So I mean, right there, it's a couple $100 just in trucks. We're in a trailer right now because we do have a little bit of space. This thing's actually pretty packed. We did remove the desk over there and then also the vintage scale, right? So let's actually go over there, take a look at that stuff. There is a stoop. Were you keeping a stool?
Yeah, I think I might.
So this is pretty cool looking. This is definitely older. It needs some work on it. It is solid wood, and there is no name on it. Oh, there's something in it. Huh, Singer. Old Singer parts.
Huh.
I'm singing in the...
It does have a lot of...
Yeah, it's got some water issues. It is older though. It has like these claw feet down here, which I think were pretty neat, or them type of feet. So that's pretty nice. There is no name brand on it. I already looked on the underside of it. And then you have a nice little stool here. And then you have a continental scale of accuracy. Let's see if it works. Let's see how accurate you are. It's pretty close. Says I'm healthy as a horse. Then we can see how tall we are. Check it out. That's actually pretty cool. We'll see how much it's worth, but let's go open some more boxes. All right. We have glass, medical canisters, and Pepsi bottles. Really? What do you got going on here, little Pepsi bottle? Ooh, it's all nicely packed, right? I think they got Pepsi in them. Now, are Pepsi bottles, are some of them worth a lot of money? Clemson, they must have been a house divided, as we call it down here in South Carolina. Because didn't we see a hat from Gamecocks?
We did.
And now we have Clemson? Suspicious. Check that out. Oh,
that's definitely a top to something.
Definitely a top to something. And we'll have to really look and make sure that we get a black light on some of this stuff, because if we end up finding glassware in here, some of it might be uranium glass. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that this is, because it's too green, you know? What is that? A bird? A plane? Is that a 4-leaf clover?
That's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. I think this goes on here like this. Check that out. All right. On here they said it was medical dishes. What is this? This is like something fairly large. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
That would look good in the bathroom, right?
Yeah.
This is like the old school stuff. Like, look at how thick that glass is.
Yeah. Oh, it's got some chips.
Got some chips.
Don't use those cotton balls.
Don't. Well, you can put some chips and sauce in it though. I'm getting a little hungry. But we did eat breakfast, which was good. All right, what do we got here? Come on, come. Oh, look, another little guy.
Oh, yeah.
So these would be the medical jars, I'm guessing. There are no name brands on them. Doesn't have anything stamped on the bottom. Maybe I'll look underneath. Look at this one. Wait a second, it says on top.
Tongue depressors.
This one's Proof Stainless, USA. Do the rest of them? No, this one's different than the rest. Yeah, it's also much thicker than the rest of them too. Tongue depressors. Oh, Profex.
Profex.
That's the name of it. That's pretty neat. Do you think that they had these like in their bathroom, or are they like for show? Or maybe they were doctors.
That's what I was thinking.
What are these? What am I? Is that Snoopy?
That's a Snoopy glass piggy bank.
That is a Snoopy glass piggy bank. Yes, it is. That's really, really cool. All right, there might be some value in some of this stuff. Just a whole bunch of old glassware. I don't know about the Clemson thing, but the rest of this is pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
All right. Moving on, moving on. We got another box right here. This one says something, but you can't read it. Oh, I think it just says jars, maybe? The only reason I know that is because when I open it up, there's jars. Oh, is that a blue one? Safe seal.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of safe seal
No.
before? Me neither. That's definitely blue or has a blue tint to it. This one's definitely green. Some mason jars. Now, this isn't the actual mason jars. This is the Atlas Easy Seal. Look at the bottom of that thing. They all have their tops. Dude, you know it's so funny? When you go out to like the 127 and like we don't see stuff around here, then at the 127, there's hundreds of these things everywhere.
Yeah.
There are a couple that are worth some decent amount of money. I don't know about the ball. I've never seen ones that look like this though.
No.
Ever. I've always seen like the ones that just say ball. Oh, that's a blue one, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a light blue though. That's super cool.
That is cool.
This is a number 10. They usually have numbers. I think like there's number 13 or something's worth some money maybe. Or I'm sure there's some other numbers out there. Another Atlas Easy Seal.
I think there's some with a misprint.
Oh, could be. It's another blue one though, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And then you got another ball. This one's not round. This one's square. You ever see a square one?
No.
Me neither, actually. And then you got another one down here that's blue. Wire side. Huh. Oh, that's where the wire goes on that side. That's actually, I don't think I've ever seen them
The ones with the wires.
and also with the glass lids. These all have glass lids. I've never seen that before. That one's got a big old chip in it. Probably for somebody like me that don't know how to. Is that how it goes? Yeah. Check that thing out. These things are really, really cool. I got a feeling that you're going to keep some of these. You do like the blue ones. I can see your little eyeballs just lighting up over there like, I like the blue ones. Yeah, blue ones are cool. We'll look them up. We're throwing up some sold comps and stuff. We'll add it to the counter below. But overall, that's actually probably the best jar box we've ever opened up. Unless the jars were full of gold, you know, which we've done that too, I guess. What is this behind me? Good grief, this is heavy. Push tab. Oh, I think it's a typewriter. Smith Corolla. Yep, right there. Oh, it's blue too. Whoa. It's a blue ball. That's in pretty good condition. Some of these can be worth some money. It all depends on what it is. I'm not very good with my typewriter knowledge. I know that one time we found a typewriter and we had no idea. Well, guess what? I still don't know. But I do know that some of them are worth money and the colors actually matter on them. Like if they're, I think there's like a orange one or something like that that goes for a decent amount of money. But we'll take the blue one. We'll look it up. This one's got a cool case to it. They're very heavy. So that'll go down here. I think we're gonna open probably one more thing up and then probably call this video old books, something books. Let's do glass lids. Oh, I probably should have done the books. Stay back there now. Don't go nowhere. I'll get you in a second. There's a big trunk down here. What does that say? Ashtrays? Welding? Ashtrays? That'd be in video number 2. Come back for that one. So, like I said, we don't like these videos getting over an hour long. So that's why we always kind of keep them around the 40-minute mark. Also, we did find that there were some rats in here, right?
Yeah.
Not a whole bunch, but we did see some rat dropping. That fell right out of there. Check that out. Oh, look at the glass. It's like a knight with 2.
Oh, I'm guessing the pots are in here that those go to.
I would hope so, because if so, these are all brand new. Watch out, that if you pick that up from the side, it 100% falls. 100%. What is this thing right here? It's just another big glass lid. Check it out. These are all brand new glass lids, which if they're good pots, these are going to be worth a fortune because they're brand new. Like, you can't buy this thing. What is going on here? You can't buy this anymore. New. We have the only one. I'm just kidding. We probably do not have the only one. But new old stock stuff, this old, is always going to have a value for sure. That box is like in a Rubik's Cube. Good grief. All right, I got another one here. This is actually new and never been opened. This one says nice pot on it.
That must have been their nice pot.
It's never been opened though.
Their lid to their nice pot.
Yeah. Everybody's got that real nice pot that they like to cook in. Look. I hope we find the pots that this goes to. I don't even know that brand or anything, right?
Yeah,
It's a Knight and 2 axes. I've never.
Phone, we can Google Lens it.
We could Google Lens that thing. I'll flash it up on the old screen what it goes to, because it's not like Pyrex, right? And this one's never been opened, but we gotta open it. Because you can't not open it. You don't know what's inside of it. How can I sell something that I don't know?
Brand new open box.
Brand new open. It's just another glass lid. They have every size of glass lid. It's just another one. It is like jammed in there. So a really awesome storage unit so far. It's actually going pretty good, right? For 700 bucks, again, plus $100 in gas, so we're up to $800 on that. There's a counter down below that's telling you exactly how much we think that we've made so far. I'm interested to keep going in this unit because this is an older unit. The first box threw me off a little bit about the 2019 Tonka. I do not think it's from 2019. I don't see anything over, what, the late 80s so far. We've seen nothing from the 1990s, maybe the VHSs. So, but it's definitely some old stuff is what I'm saying. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, comment down below. Like the video, you know I will always get you on the next one. There's glass on there. People would get upset if I hit it hard.